you see how long it takes everybody. It's weird how you get the encode or the notification so fast. That's solid 10-second delay. Hey David, that was fast. What are you doing? Hello, Carolyn. See if anybody else jumps in. Got some emails today from the tube. Hey Thomas. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a little tired. Hey Backwoods. What's up yourself? Now, I'm just waiting for somebody to get in here so I can talk to you. Hello, Mr. Ellis. I don't even know whether to call you people by your real names or not. I don't want to like get all confused. David's easy because, well, David's David. Yeah, Lee's going through rehab right now. I had no idea that brain surgery took that much out of you. Apparently it's one of the more important organs in your body. Who would have thunk? Hey Diggers. Diggers, I like that photo, man. Just FYI. Oh, Dash Out snuck in up there in between Digger's comments and I almost missed him. Hey Dash. I can remember your name sorta too, because like, well, I had to sing A Christmas Carol, but I saw that you posted it, but I've been watching like other stuff. The I just add. Is just add or just ADE? Just AD. My shooting videos always consist of me missing what I'm aiming at. So. Okay. Hello, Daniel. Till I die. Gotta remember to say it all because there's like more than one Daniel pops in every once in a while. How many of y'all got I know all you guys got a channel, I think. How many of y'all got the email about the private messaging going away? I got it earlier today, and every time I open up my account, I get it. It's been going a while, but it's weird. First which I like that they did it. First they started saving the chat and replaying it with the video. I mean, that's cool. And other than the fact that now all of our typed words are saved. And then the only semi-secure way of communicating on this platform was the private messaging, because it was from one YouTuber to another YouTuber, and it was protected by certain privacy laws. And the chat was not, because it's a public chat. But they've taken away, there's no private communication on here. There's no longer anything on here that's not public. That's the deal. People didn't ever use it. You have to go to. It's not easy to get to it. You go to. Dang, I don't even know how to do it. Oh, it's in community. You have to go to the creator. Mine, I have to go to the Creator Studio to even find it, and go down to community, click community, and it pops up. See if it's even still there. Hope I didn't just kill y'all. Yeah, you got messages, subscribers, community settings, credits, blah blah blah. Let's see if I can bring y'all back up, or if I killed the stream when I did that. Later, Dash. Okay. That's scrolling by super fast. I guess I'm catching up. It's bringing me back to where we were, I suppose. Cool. I'm trying to break up 1,000 subs. That's what I'm going for. We'll see. Yeah, it's weird how there's so many different ways that YouTube will even load. I got an update. It's weird, I got an update on my computer, and when it updated everything, now YouTube is quite painful to work through. And, well, it's annoying. As a general rule, I know there's supposedly security updates, but I think it's to remove security as opposed to bring in more security. I miss the old PCs where the stuff that was on your PC was yours. Anybody read that news about Trump's lawyer and the cloud or whatever? I'm thinking the cloud's a really bad idea. I'm just saying. People are always like, man, you got all that storage on the cloud. Put it on the cloud. Put it on the cloud. Put it on the cloud. Don't have a cloud account. Don't want a cloud account. I don't sync my devices. I didn't know that connecting to that wireless printer in there would connect me to a network which is connected to wireless internet, which means my entire firewall is now exposed to the cloud. Yeah, see, Backwoods, I mean, there's no, to to me, it's just nuts. That's asking for somebody to get in there and steal your stuff. That guy I went to, or one of the guys I went to San Antonio with, when he shared some files with me, and the same, I shared files with him. As soon as we downloaded the respective files from each other's account, we deleted them. You know, granted, they're not actually, you know, once something goes on the cloud, you can't delete it. You know, so those pictures of your ex-girlfriend are out there. Your little show you put on for everybody in the shower, it's still out there. Oh man, we got to start over. Hey Chipper, did you go get you any of that hydrocortisone cream yet? Y'all seen my Chicker Bites? I thought it was weird that they were able to get into the his what is it? The Macintosh cloud. See you got? Chandra snuck in. Hey, Chandra, you're not putting. I checked. You had no more new videos up. Well, you got a job or something? Something interfering with your YouTubing? You're gonna have to fix that. I've been trying not to get on YouTube and put out a bunch of me talking and sounding like gloom and doom and all that stuff like that, because I realized that's what all my ride to works had turned into and stuff, was me being all gloomy and doomy. I actually put one up on my one of my other channels. Cooking with Wes. I apologize. I didn't show y'all. I actually, whoever it was, I don't know if the guy's in here that suggested that I do liver and onions with the pork. Me and another individual shared a dinner of pork liver and onions last night, and it was delicious. But I don't know. I don't know how many of y'all are in here are people of faith. I mean, can I get an I? You know, that's one letter or three letters, however you want to spell it. Let's just put it this way. I actually gave the whole shave one side and light the other side and stab them with an ice pick a shot one time. It was miserable. Well, and I'm not a prophet. I'm not a guy that actually even studies the end time prophecies in the Bible because they're depressing. But I did in the past. And I can see the present. I made the mistake of paying attention in history class, so I know the past. You know, no one asked me dates, but most of the names and happenings down anyway. David, I don't think that'd work too good. What does Chipper do for a living? Where does he live? He's a homeless dude. He lives in an RV. Ain't that right, Chipper? You're just a homeless dude living in a mobile command center. Oh, hey, Christopher. Don't be playing with the bald eagles. Yeah, Chipper's a homeless dude. You got to roll homeless in a mobile home or a, what do you call it? Motor home. Are you in a motor home or a trailer, dude? None of my business. OPSEC it all out. Everybody ask. Hey, there's a school bus for sale down here. It's a diesel pusher. Come get it. Oh, see, yeah, you ain't homeless. That's like your trailer's probably nicer than my house, dude. You got slide outs too, don't you? Yeah, exactly. Adrian is not homeless. The reason we were asking Chipper is the missus wants to take a road trip, and we're trying to find out who lives within like an 8-hour drive of us, because we're thinking about picking one lucky soul and going and ruining their weekend. And, like Backwoods is on out there. He's outside the cycle. Yeah, it's like a city bus that they bought and converted for a church bus. And see, we would love to go. I would love to go all the way to Kentucky or Tennessee, but that's a 2-day drive, unless we just stay on the road and then we wouldn't have any fun while we were there. See, 9 hours it's 1 hour over our limit, but we're flexible. That puts you in central Oklahoma or parts of Arkansas.
That's 16 hours.
Yeah, Louisville is a long ways. I mean, it's like I say, it'd take us, we'd have to drive pretty much non-stop to make it a weekend. And then, yep. Hey, smoking. And say, thought about, I'd love to go to where smoking's at. Just, well, because where he's at is like one of my favorite parts of the state. Who did what? Oh, Riverbend. Hey, y'all. All right. Just FYI, y'all should go check out Riverbend. Eureka Springs? I don't know. Google. Is Eureka Springs what state? Wait a minute. Is that Arkansas? Arkansas is right ish. You're really close to her brother then.
10 hours.
Yeah, I'm kind of misleading them. They're, everybody's best guess puts me about an hour away from where we actually live. So. Well, not anymore. I just gave them a heads up. Deep in hippie territory.
He's almost,
I would tell you to drive closer and we'd come visit you or whatever, but I wouldn't wish this part of the country on anybody this time of year.
that's like right.
Say again?
Chandra said, just a plane ride to Alaska.
Yeah. The thing about it is, if I got to Alaska, I'd tear my ticket up and wouldn't come back. And I'd regret it when the snow hit. The what do you call it? We had an early summer hit, so we had the hundreds, and now it looks like this.
Got out of the hundreds.
Yeah, we're still. Well, I don't even know what it was. It was 90 something today, wasn't it?
Well, it was 100.
99, 100. So, and it's so what storms we do get are going to be horrific. We had the 3-inch hail and 80-mile-per-hour wind missed the house by about 25 miles just the other day. I mean, it tore that area up. Luckily, it was unpopulated.
We'll pass Thomas.
What?
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Oh no, that's cool. Yeah, it's weird though. I actually I get pretty used to the cold. As long I can stand 30-degree temperatures if the wind ain't blowing. The wind gets me. Yeah, I'm still praying for that mini ice age thing. But I did some research into that too, and apparently Texas was like the Sahara Desert whenever there was an ice age, because it just, all the moisture got sucked up and turned into snow up in Canada, and weather sucks in Texas in an ice age.
No, thank you, Backwoods.
With backwoods. Yeah. We get, every once in a while we'll get down into the teens for a couple of days here, but most of our average low temperature is what, 40? 40? But now it'll be, that's because, we'll have overnight lows of 50 or 40, 45, 50. But then we'll have the overnight lows of 10 and 17, so it balances out. Hard freeze to us is where it drops down to below, 30 for a week.
Oh, no, we've been having the 70s at night.
Yeah, anywhere mid 70s at that. It finally cooled off some the other day. It got down to like 73 outside. But I just didn't know if y'all noticed that there's like no privacy wall at all left on the internet.
It still feels like 97 out there, it says.
Yeah, it's 97 outside right here right now. dog didn't like the goat being tied up, so he chewed his collar off for him. Or she chewed his collar off for him. So I'm going to chain the goat up so we can let the mama goat out. Tried switching them, putting the Billy in the pen, and he climbed the fence. No, that I've been watching the volcanoes and stuff, because again, that's part of where I was going with the Bible thing is, earthquakes in diverse places and all that. I still don't put much faith in that New Madrid fault line thing. I guess it's a possibility, but I mean, that's an awfully big fault line to just snap and go fast. It might happen, but it's going to be slow, just like the rift in Africa right now. I mean, granted, it's breaking apart pretty good. Geologically speaking, it's sprinting right now. The same location is separated 2 times in the past 5 years. They filled it up last time. They're working on filling it up again. Somebody said they should build a bridge over it. Hey Rob, I mean, you build a bridge and this side and this side move, the bridge is gonna break anyway. But anyways, they could build a bridge, but they're gonna have to spend a little bit of money. And, everybody's just gonna want to go under the bridge anyway, because they're gonna have to build an elevated bridge over in a flat spot in the country. But the one section, I think it was 8 or 9 years ago, that actually blew out. I mean, it opened up and erupted. It was like a little mini volcano along the rift. And it was miles away from the other one. So, but like I say, geologically speaking, that's a lot of activity in a very short period of time. So, there could very well be a new inland sea in another 2,000 years. Yeah, I think he probably grew up being called Bob, but then everybody started, calling their backpacks Bob, and he didn't want to be called a backpack, so he changed his name. Mrs. West is wearing a dress today, all super prettified and stuff. You want to see my new fish hook? Pretty fancy, huh? I built it and then I was like, oh, why didn't you put that on video, dummy? So, too late now. Yeah. Pagosa. Where's Pagosa? Is that like Colorado? Do we have to talk to the Coloradians? We don't want to like go hiking and stuff. Y'all like want to go walk up mountains and crap. Hey, Steve. Now, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be hot in July, that's for sure. She may not want to go in July though, cause we're gonna have Madison's gonna be here then. Rob said we should follow him to Pagosa Springs.
Where's that?
It's in. They go to Colorado and walk up and down the side of mountains and stuff for fun.
That's not rest and relaxation.
No, it's not. We could stay at camp. If we go up there, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna guard the beer. Okay, agreed. She said I could stand guard the beer. Well, she didn't actually say that, but that's what I said. See, we got family that live 50 miles from Yellowstone, but it's a 20-hour drive for us. Well, yeah, 20 hours, 22 if we just, 23 hours if we obey the speed limit, but you can make it in 20. We won't bring the coyotes. I'll keep them away from the coop, I promise. Okay, I'll guard the bourbon. That's perfectly safe. I don't even like bourbon. Hey, Savage, what's up?
Yellowstone. We've been to Yellowstone a bunch.
Yeah, she kind of wants to go somewhere we had never been, which I guess Pagosa Springs would be someplace we had never been. But we had never been to Eureka Springs either. Yeah, trout fishing up there. I want to see the sunset go down on one of the bays, Chandra, honestly. That's what I want to see. Well, I'll take a sunrise. I'll take both. Do y'all have those this time of year?
hiking, but I don't sound like that.
Did he answer me? I was reading some.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. I was reading.
Oh. I asked him if there was trout fishing up there.
And Mom and I want to go try to infiltrate the FEMA camp and get video of it. Hopefully not get arrested.
If you, Chandra, if you try that, do it live streaming.
Just in case.
Just in case. Alright? If I had a big enough bus, I'm still trying to figure out how to get everybody that can in my county. I think I can get us a place where we can all park our RVs. You have to pay for your own RV store or place to park your RV, but I literally think we could take over 100 acres for a weekend. They even have a bunkhouse type thing where you could rent. You can rent an air conditioned room with a place to poo and 2 beds. Hey, sorta. You're close. Quit giving my look at you away. It's not funny, Savage. My freezer's getting low. I'm out of goats. I have this whole script for a video that I've just decided that I'm going to do. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. But yeah. Yeah, I really don't have plans to be a cannibal. I just bring it up because people need to be aware there are people out there that are going to go cannibal. I mean, I don't want to eat somebody because I don't know what they've been taking. I mean, they could be like on any kind of drugs or whatever. That's nasty. That'd be like eating a city raccoon. I wouldn't eat a raccoon out of the city for nothing. You don't know what they're eating. There'll be more of y'all than there are of me. I didn't eat Rob or any of his family the entire time. Hey! HIV needle raccoons. Raccoon's your spirit animal? I don't know what my spirit animal is. I think it might
Squirrel.
be the... No, it's not the squirrel. I think it's
squirrel.
I think it's tortoise.
No, it's a squirrel.
Maybe tortoises get distracted. Do you ever think about that? Maybe they have a really slow attention span. They're like walking and they're like, oh, where was I going? So they just have to stop in the middle of the road and think about it for 30 or 40 minutes. I'm telling you, tortoise is my spirit animal. Yeah. My spirit animal's the squirtle. There you go. Yeah, my spirit animal's the squirtle. Which just happens to be cannibalistic, I'm just saying. Wee! Oh yeah. Not in any hurry to get there because I can't remember where I'm going. Alright? I know one thing on that keto diet, we everything got really hectic, really hectic, and I twisted off the diet for pretty good for a couple of weeks, and I can tell the difference in the way I feel just from a couple of weeks of going back to eating all that processed grains and stuff. Sloth. Thanks, Trey. Love you too, cousin. Yeah, Digger's trying to get to, well, he's over 100, but he's trying to get as many subs as he can, and I understand that.
What is that?
I don't know. What's a DASH diet? Did it just fall into a trap? Did you get any of that rain the other day, Rob? There was a really pretty storm just lined up to come right across y'all, but it started dying out about the time I went to bed. I didn't know if it actually stayed alive.
Well, the keto diet can actually get you off of diabetes medicine. It helps improvements and all that too. But I don't know.
Oh, it's another low carb? Well, the keto diet and the low carb diets are completely different animals.
What?
You actually force your body to go
4 attempts.
in. Well, that's better than a sharp stick in the eye. That ain't enough to plant, though, is it? There you go. You can have some weeds here and there pop up, that's for sure. The well, the keto diet forces your body into a condition called ketosis. There's where the word keto comes in. You recondition your body to take its energy directly from fat. You disallow it any sugars, processed sugars, or the sugars found in starches and grains. You don't allow it starch, you don't allow it carbohydrates. You don't cut out bread. You cut out bread, pasta, beans, rice, all the cheap staples.
Ketoacidosis.
Not ketoacidosis.
Ketosis.
Ketosis.
But yes, ketoacidosis is deadly for anybody.
Ketoacidosis is deadly for everybody, Backwoods. It's ketoacidosis, isn't that like your liver shuts down? Anyway, your acid levels get real crazy. Been there, done that. Don't want to go into it ever again. Should have died, didn't. No smoking, haven't watched The Magic Pill. What is it about?
That's all everybody all over all the keto groups talks about.
What, The Magic Pill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't been able to do. Is I can't give up the sugar in my coffee. Yeah, you got to balance it, and that's where it gets a lot of people in trouble. I mean, you really need a support group if you're going to do the keto diet. Hey, Brian, but um, seriously, just and be careful because a lot of everybody's like, well, I got rid of sugar and I'll switch to Splenda or Sweet and Low or whatever. Sweet and Low and Splenda and
Most of the artificial sweeteners
almost every one of the artificial sweeteners
are sugar.
turns back into sugar in your bloodstream. It doesn't have the calories, but it has the sugar. It still turns back into sugar after your body digests it and processes it.
Trays out.
Why are you getting up so early? You can't just like say bye and I'm gonna leave and get up at 3:30. Where you going fishing? Well, everything causes cancer. Yeah, we always called what's that stuff in the pink? What is it? What is it? Um, the first artificial sweetener. Anyway, we called it rat poison. Yeah, you can't get monk fruit around here. Sweet and Low, yeah, Sweet and Low will kill you deader than hammer. Well, it'll make your last few years on Earth suck. What's that weed we use for sugar now? What is it called? That plant derivative?
Splenda? No.
There's a couple of them. And one of the artificial stevia, yeah,
Yeah,
there's
erythritol and stevia.
erythritol and stevia. There's one out there that's an artificial sugar.
No, Rob.
No, those are not
Just
natural
avoid those
sugars.
Stevia, because if you use too much stevia, it is actually a stimulant.
Yeah, stevia will pump you up. The garden that my brother's taking care of looks awesome. The garden that I'm taking care of looks like crap. I don't know about the indica. I ain't put LOL, so I probably shouldn't have said that. My biggest thing right now is remembering that coffee's not actually filtered water, and that I need to drink more water. That's one of the things that's messing me up right now. Hey Timo, how's life in Virginia? Vermont, not Virginia. The water runs through the coffee filter, yes, and it's filtered by the plant matter, yes, but we don't exactly drink weak coffee around here, and caffeine is a what's that? What's it called when something dries you out?
Yeah.
She used to dip her little finger in it and swirl it around some, but it was so sweet I couldn't drink it. So. When it's 100 degrees, it's you need water. The camera jumped up on top of everything, and all I can see is me talking to y'all. Yeah, that word. Well, that's going to be my downfall in the SHTF thing, is me out rummaging, throwing all the cans of refried beans and potted meat and stuff out of the way, trying to get to that little jar of instant coffee in the back of the cupboard. And the zombies are going to come eat my face.
Ew, no, I can't drink 3.5 gallons in a week. Let alone in 4 or 5 hours.
Dude, that'll kill you. Christopher, you're lucky you didn't die. I mean, you can literally kill yourself drinking too much water. You always hear people talking about cutting out the salt and this, that, and everything else. You know, if you cut sodium completely out of your diet, you die. Did you know that?
Yeah, basically, too much of anything is bad.
Yeah, too much of anything will kill you. Except Jesus. You fill it all the way up with Jesus and you don't die. Ever.
I was trying to see where the camera went to, but it goes way up there.
Yeah, what'd you want?
I was going to walk over there, but now I'm not because it goes too high.
Hold on, I gotta readjust the camera. Y'all heard that whole conversation, but that's my palm. There, you can no longer see John Deere. What do you want to do?
Oh, I was just going to wait. Yeah, they wanted to see me. I still don't think it's...
You can't see, look, you can't see John Deere.
He's just trying to see.
There's the missus. She's one of the most outgoing and helpful people you'll ever hope to meet. And also one of the shyest ones. Doesn't make any sense to me. How many of you people carry dull knives? I like blueberries, but we don't have blueberries around here. Yeah, wife from West, there you go. Yeah, I like blueberries. We had some, what was that blueberry cake you made the other day? That keto cake or whatever? That stuff was good. But it's still cake, so I had like a lot of calories in it. I actually prefer kosher salt on my food. Well, kosher or sea salt.
He uses that pink Himalayan, and that's that one that we have in that grinder.
Yeah, that pink stuff, that's something new. I like it too. I don't know what they do to the salt that they put in the little round cans or whatever.
Did you see World without one?
Yeah, the wow.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, wow. That's what you get for letting her off the chain, Savage. I'm just saying. Blueberry pancakes rock. There's all kinds. You see, that's like I'm been, yeah.
Yeti King must be good then, because I like it.
Yeah, Pete. I thought they had made yellow snow cones. Thought it tasted lemony.
Leave your fingernails alone, Steve Oakland said.
Not doing anything to my fingernails. I'm coffee to the max right now, in case y'all are wondering.
And that, you were asking about that cake one though, with the lemon blueberry
Lemon blueberry cake.
keto bucket. He was honing a knife. So you were honing a knife, not filing your fingers.
Yeah, I was honing my knife.
So he says.
Nope.
If he wants to die, it's not good.
No, I don't smoke the devil's lettuce. This is my new fishing hook. I just thought I showed y'all already. Hold on, let me pull the camera up so I can see what I'm showing you. Maybe I didn't show you. I'll do a video on it where y'all can see what it is. It's a fin bone from hey, that's actually better.
If you put your hand behind it, it focuses, remember.
Yeah. It's actually a fin bone from a drum. Oh. So. Oh. That doesn't work. But anyway, it's every one of them has one of these. I made it to prove a point to somebody because they were saying that primitive fish hooks are really hard to make. You find fish skeletons all over the shoreline when you go fishing. You can do the same thing that I did with this bone with the fin bones from a catfish. They got 3 of them on them, so all you gotta do is get lucky. And they actually have built-in barbs. The if you can find a dead rattlesnake, or doesn't have to be a rattlesnake, I don't guess. There's the mesquite thorns. I went fishing last year with some mesquite thorns. I actually caught a few perch, but didn't have the camera with me. Mesquite thorns are the easiest primitive hook there is to make. We got plenty of them around here.
It's down to 91.
Ooh. Now, I hadn't smoked marijuana in 23 or longer, 24. How old's lady? So long time. I was 23, 24, 25, 20, 25 and a half years. I just did it socially anyway. I never kept the stuff. I rarely bought it. And, you know, I was a 2 or 3 token, I'm done kind of guy anyway. You know, I've never understood the process of burning a bowl of the wood and staring at the wall going, pretty flowers. I mean, why? Chandra, you know who I'm talking about, those guys? They're just like, we just, I don't know, I'm gonna have to Google that word. Just sitting there just smoking and smoking and smoking, and then they're just like, stoner. Yeah, I got friends that I'm not, well, they were friends that they were real big on the libertarian stuff. This should be legal. Dude, I know you, I know what you could have been if you hadn't elected to spend all your time running around staying stoned and staring at the flowers on the wall. You can't tell me it didn't affect you any. At least with alcohol, you got to kind of try and be deliberate about getting high. All right, Daniel, be careful. And I agree there are medical... No.
Does anyone here like the smell of cocaine?
Never was impressed with that. And actually the smell of the burning crack drives me nuts. It's disgusting.
I like the smell of cheese nips. Hi, everybody.
Well, now I'm going to get a trademark violation. I even scraped the name of my bank off my coffee cup.
David said hello, sweetie. David said hello, sweetie.
Hello.
Rose.
I'm actually thinking about trying some of that CBD oil, but I don't know. Until a doctor comes out and tells me it's not one of the things in marijuana that causes cancer, I'm really not interested in it. Because it's weird, I mean, marijuana, cannabis has cancer fighting agents in it, but it also has carcinogens in it. So smoking raw marijuana does you no good. Medical marijuana, where it's been processed and you can get the oil that gives you the munchies, makes you chill, gives you a buzz or whatever. But as long as it doesn't have the stuff in there that's going to cause you to grow, you know, an extra testicle, they got to cut all three of them out for you or fine.
Bacon is therapy.
Now bacon, the smell of cooking bacon is much better than the smell of burning rope. And see, that's the, how else do you get it into your system, backwoods? I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I know everybody I know, they vape the CBD oil. Yeah. Bongs, lava lamps, platform shoes, bell bottoms, disco music. I have a KC and the Sunshine Band t-shirt. I need to see where I can get that at. I just need something besides that ibuprofen to knock the edge off. Yeah, that soft squishy stuff in your knees that helps you absorb impact and reduce friction when you're using your legs. Mine's gone. No, I was really hoping Prince would come to concert in my town because I was going to hit him with a rock. But
I'm fairly afraid how many old was 20.
what, shark fin supplement. He wasn't, I guess, you know, he wasn't as bad as like Adam Ant or the Stray Cats. Those were pretty rough. What is LTC permit? Diggers, it's okay to like them, you're just not supposed to admit it. Just telling you. Just remember that for future references. Or Boy George. Boy George was the 80s though, huh? Cyndi Lauper, what is going on in my brain right now? Who brought this crap up? Did you just call my music oldies, Chandra? I'm just asking. Yes, I picked my wife out of the elementary school. Before anybody else throws it out there.
I'm not saying you're older than that, something.
Well, I've already had my black cake, and I got less than 4 years to go before I get another 0. Let's put it that way. Yeah, they were playing 90s stuff on the oldies channel the other day. I'm like, what the crap is going on here? What's black cake? That's 50. For your 50th birthday, you get a black birthday cake. Or, well, some cultures you get a black birthday cake. It's a joke. Yeah, we used to have, and then they realized that nobody was still alive listening. Oh, sorry.
Isn't Chipper like young?
Chipper? Nah, he's my age, I think. Best I can guess. If me and Rob had grown up together, we'd have been in penitentiary. For sure. One of us would have. Yeah, pushing 52. Am I seriously the oldest? No, I think Rob's got me. Rob's older than I am. Rob's got a whole lot less miles on him than I do. Either that or he's got way more CBD oil in him. You have to do math, Mary. High five for the fish, man. I had to get accustomed to listening to that because my wife and one of my friends actually like it. Alright, Christopher, be good. Wife says you're 72. No. You missed it by 10. So you're 3 over. Ah. Hey Rob, I'll race you to 60. First one there has to buy the beer. And you're complaining? Hold on, I have to ask my wife. Is Brian out? You're not, Brian. I'm 56, right? Is that the correct number, 56?
You will be. You're 55 right now.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Ha! I just lost a year. Well, we'll have to, I can save up money. I thought I was older than that. So that means
You
you...
will be 56. I will be 47.
No, you'll never be 47. You're always going to be 40 to me,
Or
buddy.
whatever.
I disallowed your birthdays. You don't get any more birthdays. Every day is just another day.
I'll just be 45 from now on.
45 from now. If
Okay.
you want a 45 instead of 40, that's fine too. You'll always be a 10.
Uh-huh. You're full of shit.
See, they never believe me. I even wear my honest face and everything. The first time ever I saw her face. Which band was that? But anyway, I was working in a town and it was a long way from where I was from, or where I had been living. Thank you, man. And it was my day off, and I was standing in my little ratty little motel room, drinking a Coca-Cola, and looking out the door, and this goofy looking little kid was walking by. I met that goofy looking little kid 6, 8 years later, something like that. She wasn't goofy looking no more.
Who's Joe Walsh?
Joe, what? The first time I ever saw her face. It's a song. We got all nostalgic up in here. It's up. I've been sitting here yakking at you people for an hour and 20 minutes. I didn't even realize it. I don't. Didn't see that. I still don't know what the heck we're doing living in the same house, woman.
We'll go outside.
You go outside.
No.
You go outside.
'Cause I don't have a problem with not liking flutes.
You like Depeche Mode and I like flute. You listen to that Ooga Booga beat drives me crazy stuff.
I don't listen to rap.
Not rap, that, what do they call it, pop or whatever?
I listen to pop.
That stuff, I mean, just the beat and the repetitive pace and stuff, I mean, it's just like completely grinds against my soul.
Backwoods and so.
Alright, Backwoods, be careful. Oh, she likes Jethro Tull, some of them.
I have no idea who Jethro Tull is.
Iron Long, or,
I don't know people's names.
she's a Guns N' Roses kind of gal. Guns N' Roses, Meatloaf, Whitesnake, yeah, you get it. Steve Ray's all right. Some of Jethro Tull stuff was twisted. That guy was thrown off.
I like Charlie Pride.
Yeah, Charlie Pride's good. When we have a diverse,
I like lots of music.
we like diverse music, but there's just a couple places where,
He has no taste.
where I have no taste. Like pop music. Like it literally, and I don't know why I've tried. I've tried doing the whole Cheech and Chong thing with the whole.
Or the frickin', what is that,
But
bagpipe Irish type music or whatever.
it's called Celtic, and it's not bagpipe type music. The
Rob is having fits with his internet.
he does. His internet sucks. The pop music, 90% of the pop music literally sets my soul on fire. If it's very loud at all,
Oh, no. Not anything.
but
Because I love Celtic women. Anything Celtic is just as bad as the flute.
see, I like the Celtic women too, but I listen to it when she's not here. But I can listen to Native American flute or drum music and become so zen that I don't need marijuana. Okay? And the other side of that is if I have to listen to, especially the stuff that's got the Latino beat to it, it literally goes against the very core of who I am inside, I guess. I don't know what it is. But it's like pouring gasoline on hot coals and throwing a match at it. I mean, I become explosive. Literally, I become dangerous to myself and to other people. I don't listen to it.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian's back. I saw that. Celtic Women is a band, Rob. It's a group of attractive ladies that sing. My wife cannot stand Sugarland, and I absolutely love to hear her voice. Later, Savage. Be careful out there. I'm probably going to get off here pretty quick, too. I was just goofing around. I just wanted to know if anybody else had heard about the loss of yet another little bit of privacy on YouTube.
Oh, no, dear.
Well, you're going to have to start that over. Brian's like, don't do it, Wes. You want me to hang out with you for a while, Brian? You want me to play some Celtic Women in the background?
No. Some Iron Maiden or something would be fine.
Chandra, if you got the right phone, if you got the right app on your phone, it's literally as easy as touching the camera at the top of the screen on your page on YouTube. It's super easy to go live on your phone. That's how I started doing it. It was a pain in the butt to do it on the computer. Steve. Alright, Steve, be careful. Yeah, Mrs. West says she's going to stab you with a fork, man. Night, diggers. And I should have told her why everybody was still in here. Got people dropping out now, but seriously, go to my whatever. I've got more than one channel, other channels or whatever. Click on them, and I'm still doing the rants or whatever. I'm just I don't want to put them on the West S thing because, well, I don't. I'm trying to make this a more upbeat channel, more like uplifting rather than depressing. If I can find a place to shoot something, I will. Brian, I laid out last year. Yeah, my daughter hunts regularly with her car. She's pretty good. She's so far she's got a big old doe. That thing probably go 150, and she took out about a 160-pound buck last time. Well, I'll text you the deal. You've seen the sign for it going to Merkel, dude. The place I'm talking about. That it's right there by the polar cutoff. if you know where that is. It's just an airplane ride, Chandra. Where is down here, Brian? I might just do it. Heck, I drove for 7 hours to go chase wild pigs and mulberries. Dude, that's a 20-something hour drive.
Oh, wow. We've made that drive.
We've made that drive before. A couple of times.
Well, South Carolina, actually.
Well, South Carolina, yeah. But
What is that? It's smoking locust there.
Calculaxi? What are you trying to say there, Smokey? Did I miss a comment up there? Maybe it's county. Well, we went and watched my boy get out of boot camp. Kakalaki. So what do you guys think? I've been invited to Canada. Y'all think I should leave the country or what? We can take this baton and hit a mosquito. We have microscopic. Hey, Rob, y'all got the big mosquitoes yet, or just the little boogers? Got them little gnat-sized boogers down here. Hope I got him, because that stung. No, I'd be going up there in either September, October, or November, and be doing a little bit of fishing and rabbit hunting and stuff. Because the mosquito bit me in the middle of the back and itching. Okay, he would come back because I won't go. Trust me, I've tried chasing him off. Ha 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 ha.
Well, because Mary said you might not want to come back if you go.
Chris already explained to me the way Canada works, and as much as I think it beautiful as I think it is up there, me and a haze of mosquitoes would not gel well.
What are you doing?
Trying to kill this mosquito. He's got me 3 times across the back. Sneaky little
They
bug.
like vinegar.
They don't white vinegar. Golly, right on the spinal column. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, he said it'd get cold, but not too bad. I'm not real sure why we're all still awake. Guns? Ah. Excuse me, I'm scratching my back with a file. Oh yeah, there it is. I have like tools all over my desk. Oh, hey guys. Which tattoo? I don't have tattoos. Tattoos are of the devil.
What was that?
That would be my daughter's skin if y'all saw tattoos. She's like 90% tattoos.
No, I don't have it. Well, I have one on my back now, but I don't have anything on the back of my legs or my back. And then I have a open spot right here, and open spot here and right here.
You need to leave some all natural.
I have fingers and a neck and a face. And
you get 'em
toes.
on there and I'll stab you.
No, that's my free space. It's like my open natural areas.
The tattoo on my forearm that you can't see. Oh my! Oh, my shirt was open. It's a Chinese dragon. It's horrible.
This
Did
one's not horrible.
No, that was not horrible. Somebody else did that one.
Chandra said she's tatted up too. She has some pretty ones too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not anti-tattoo. I'm anti every other month getting a tattoo.
Yeah, money would be nice.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I regret is having not continued with the tattoo business. I was actually really good at it. I thought about getting back into it, but I would have to relearn. It's not a bicycle. I'd have to get the equipment, get the license again, and sit there. I would have to ink myself in 100 more places before I'd be willing to charge anybody money for it.
So they count.
Yes. Alright, David, be careful. Don't make it a competition, sister. And I don't think there's a religious precedence against tattoos either. Now, if you get "I'm a child of Satan" tattooed on your arm and then you get saved, you're probably going to need to get that branded off.
It's on now.
I'll tell you what, if you fly down, I'll give you a free tattoo. Hey, tell up here I said, hey, I haven't abandoned y'all, Rob. I promise. I would love to come up there for a week or two, actually. Well, y'all better, if y'all gonna come down for free tattoos, y'all better wait till I get the gear. I did find, or let me rephrase that, my wife found my original power supply for my first ever homemade tattoo gun. I still possess that. I need to plug it in and see.
Yes, Rob, he needs to come visit you before he drives me crazy.
And that don't mean no back piece either. Just say it. Come down with a 20 by 20 sheet of paper. So here's what I need. I need it on my back. That's not what I said. Oh. There's this one dude used to hang with a lot. I mean, roar. Something straight out of WWE, man. I'm talking big, tough black guy, man. He's like muscles and worked outside, wasn't scared of nothing, fight anybody, do anything, loved everybody. But he wanted a tattoo of a lion. So I was like, okay, man. I said, give me a 6-pack of beer. He went to the store and got me a 6-pack of beer and come back. Okay, so I broke out the deal. And I've never heard a man cry like a baby so bad in my life. It was just like, oh, Lordy, Lord. And his wife was there. Oh. She was calling him all kinds of names. I can't repeat none of them over here. I kept saying, man, you want me to quit? This is, no, I can take this. I can take this. It was funny. Don't tempt me, Chandra, because this is supposed to be a sleeve. This griffin is older than my son. There's griffin here, dragon here, dragon here. The dragons actually cover up a Pegasus, which went horribly wrong. Drunk to the point of passing out, and this guy said, I'm going to do a tattoo. I said, okay. And he took a needle and set it up and was doing the jabby, jabby, jabby. Wound up with nearly 1/8 of an inch wide lines that sort of resembled a Pegasus. So this was basically a big black splotch just to cover that up. And then, but there's actually not a dragon, it's a drake. There's a drake here. The drake's tail is supposed to wrap around to the front. There is a black peak. This is all supposed to be black and tan, or black and gray rather. And then there's another drake that goes here that has actually sunk his claws into my arm and is holding on to the side of the mountain and causes scratches. So yeah, bring your gun. I'll let you ink me. Apples and corn dogs work. That's probably a better deal than tattoos anyway. Yeah, it was, but then started this tat for tat rule, and until my wife gets her hip piece, I don't get my sleeve. Alright guys, classic move, BRB. feels pretty nice up there. Ah, 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 ah. My brother was reporting a strange noise emanating from my cooling device for my man cave, and as I didn't feel like oiling it in the dark, I just turned it off. Almost made it all the way. No, I need a new swamp cooler, taking donations. But no, it's the exciter. Is it? I don't know if that's the right word for it. The little built-in capacitors out on my motor, so it doesn't have the power it should have. And so if the bearings get a little bit dry or whatever, they get low on lubricant, it starts humming real loud. Yeah, that's the only downside to it is it's a swamp cooler and the windows don't open, so I've got to leave the door cracked. So, you know, my den is now open to invasion. But the 100 pluses drove most of them back underground.
She's asking you about what you were fussing about the other day.
Yes. Look.
Talking about she would turn her camera the other way.
Hold on. See, and it's doing something. Hold on, let me make sure it's not showing my phone number now. Hold on. Let me fix this. I forgot she's not over here sneaking around anymore. So anyway, you can't see that at all, can you?
It's too bright.
Anyhow, see,
Just answer.
I got this my camera now. It's just gonna do the thing it's best up, but see, there's a little bitty square in the middle of it. There you go, sort of see it. Then you turn it sideways. Last time my phone did this, it quit working.
Just tell her yes, so it's better.
Yes, you turn it sideways.
Because we can't see anything but a bright light.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, okay. Ah. See how? It's reflective. Anyway, and then you turn it sideways. When you turn it sideways, it changes the angle of the camera. Oh, I had it upside down. But, well, technically. If you hold it like this, when you're live streaming, you can see the chat down here, that's the only thing. But if you turn it this way, the chat will show up on your your picture. You don't really care about what that other people are seeing so much because it's just me. Like right now the camera's up and I can't see what y'all are saying. I can only see me. Wes is not the tech guy. Probably tell you what's wrong with your air conditioner. Unless it's one of them 17 SEER pieces of junk, which should be outlawed. The new SEER rules and laws are bogus as crap. The 10 SEERs and older were kind of wasteful. The 13 SEER air conditioners were the best possible solution to everything. They did not use very much electricity, but yet they maintained the same carbon footprint as the 8s and 10s and everything. They had moved completely away from the hydrofluorocarbons into the fluorocarbon. They had the new refrigerant in them. So while it was greenhouse gas, it wasn't killing the ozone layer. But then you go to a 14, 15, 16, 17 and higher SEER air conditioner, and the carbon footprint to build the boards and extra capacitors and everything that goes into the motor, just one of the motors, gives it the same carbon footprint as two 13 SEER engines or units. Well, there's two motors in an air conditioner. So now you're up to 5 carbon footprints as opposed to 1 carbon footprint. If the motor goes out on a 13 SEER air conditioner, you can go, you don't have to pay the air conditioner guy to do it. I'm not supposed to tell you all this. You can go to the parts house and you can buy the motor. It's going to cost you like $80, $90. The air conditioner guy's going to sell it to you for $150. That's the way it works. If you go to the parts house, to buy that motor for that 16 SEER or 14, 15, 16 SEER unit that the government told you you had to get, you're looking at $600 to $800. Big government's going to save us my butt. Good night, Mrs. West says. I love you people. I'll be in there in a minute. These people can't hold me forever. Seriously though, all the hype and stuff that they put into everything, it's crazy. Well, that's not supposed to do that, Mary. It's not supposed to do that. Yeah, I just sold a used air conditioner. I gotta drive back down there and figure out why it's not working. I don't want to be in the air conditioner business. Well, y'all wouldn't need one up there. I was actually asked to move to Cody, Wyoming and open a air conditioner shop, but I figured as soon as I did, somebody else would. You don't live here in this. Well, you can. One of the first things they learned to do in this part of the world, this is a true story, we have a museum. One of the first things they learned to do in this part of the world before electricity, before the advent of electricity, was air conditioning. It was a breeze-powered evaporative cooler. Worked surprisingly well. He's in the Carolinas and it get hot over there in the summer. They can't even run swamp coolers. That's all I got in the back is a swamp cooler. Which, if swamp cooler's working right, it'll drop the temperature. If it's 100 degrees outside, it'll make it 80 in the house. If it's 90, it'll make it 70. Perfect conditions. Oh, there you gotta have refrigerated air, do you any good? I personally don't want to move to Wyoming. I don't even want to go visit Wyoming because I'm the fact that Yellowstone is overdue by 100,000 years to explode makes me a little nervous. You can go swimming up there. I saw the water. It's pretty and clear. Just put on your little scuba gear and jump on in. They got places to swim in Florida too. You just got to watch out that the giant lizards don't eat your leg and the rest of you. Eat the lizards. And they got rules against killing a gator until it actually bites you. It's one thing I don't miss about the swamp is the alligators. Alligators and water moccasins, copperheads, I don't miss them at all. And spiders. One gator wouldn't be worth the effort, man. It'd be like cutting one cord of wood. Ooh. I like to go crawdad fishing for a living. That could be a good job. You're gonna go live now when it's everybody's bedtime, girl? But go ahead, try it, and I'll jump over long enough to say hey. It was a little bit busted 100 again. Yeah, Chandra's got the after show. So I'm guessing Tuesday night's good for y'all. Chandra, I've seen your face. Unless something horrible happened since the time you took that picture, it's not going to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm sure they'd rather look at you than at me. Alright, everybody go click on the little button thingies over on Chandra's name and go to her channel, and then we can watch her go live. I'm going to make her a moderator. Just so when she comes back she'll freak out. She's like, why is my name blue like that? Alright. Well, I kept waiting for somebody else to go live and nobody went live, so I thought, yeah, I guess I will. Yep, alright. Love y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. Go see if I can catch her live stream. Hopefully she can figure it out. God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Hug somebody. Let them know you care. What's that? What they used to say at church? Let them see the Jesus in you, not on you.